All right, hey guys, it's Mike here, or Personal Growth Now, bringing us and welcoming us to a new fantastic video. Now, in this video, this is going to be a quick one here, but this is a fast method to increase your vibration. It's a fast method to exit a negative vibration, or whenever you're feeling bad. This is number one. First, remove yourself from toxic environments. So if these are hostile relationships, hostile, abusive situations, do everything and anything in your power to get out, because it is said that metaphysically speaking, our vibration actually lingers for about 48 hours after the last time, or since the last time you were angry or in a negative vibration. So you're not even going to have a chance to increase your vibration if you don't leave toxic environments and toxic situations. Now, it's okay to grieve, it's okay to feel sad and all of those things, but try this one out. So number one is to simply leave. I know it seems too easy, seems too simple, right? No. By staying in those toxic environments, that negative energy is actually rubbing off on your aura and your field of energy. So that's why we might feel bad. Sometimes you walk into a room and you just instantly feel bad, especially in abusive households or environments. That's obviously apparent. And it doesn't take much for you to feel bad in those situations. So number one is the easy one, which is to simply leave. Well, it's simple to understand. It's not always easy to apply, is it? But just remember that number one is to simply leave the situation. And it might not be easy to do, but that's one way to definitely increase your vibration. If you're in a toxic environment, you have to leave. You must find a way and leave. Now, number two. Now, this is the fast method. If you're already out of that toxic environment, but you still are dealing with all that residual negativity, this is what you do. Now, there's many different techniques, but I've been using this one and it's actually working fantastic. And it's to open your energy centers, your chakras, because abuse closes off and constricts the energy flow. Now there's 7 centers or energy centers of the body, and we have 7 of them. And they start down here by the pelvic region, and then it works its way up. Or you could go the opposite direction and it starts from the crown, and then it works its way down. But we want to be very mindful of these powerful energetic centers, because this is where the spiritual essence part of us, all of the energy that there ever was and ever will be, this omnipresent energy, this is where it all begins and ends. So whenever we're in the presence, what happens is during those toxic environments, in those situations, it constricts the flow of the energy. In our throat chakra here, which is blue, look these up. I'm sure you're already familiar with them, but it truly is the way to change your whole life. It's not spoken enough as far as coming out of toxic situations to how do we get this energy back? How do we feel like more alive? How do we actually take hold and control of how we feel a little bit better? Number one is to you have to cut yourself off from the toxic environments. And then number two, which is what this video is all about, is to expand your energy chakras. Now here's the method. I've been talking for about 5 minutes, but here's the actual action. Here's the actual applicable step that you're gonna do. So go familiarize yourself with all the energy centers, and then you're going to open up all of them one at a time. I suggest starting off with your heart. And all you're going to do, it's going to look like this. And you're quite literally going to hold your hands like this in a circle around your heart and do that. But you have to sense the energy that's already there. and you have to open it up. You're opening up your heart chakra. You should actually feel love. You should feel a holiness to doing this ritual in this practice. It seems pretty new age or spiritual, whatever, but don't take my word for it. Try it. See if your energy changes. See if you can feel the energetic shift, and you would be surprised. See if you can feel the throat muscles loosening. See if you can feel your heart actually opening up where there's less resistance now. See, we have to go inside and be aware of all these things after abusive situations. If you've been spending yourself in and around toxic environments for quite some time, I'm familiar with it, I'm sure you are too, you have to re-engage the chakras by physically and mentally opening up the centers. And you must intentionally do this. I know it looks a little bit weird, but you're going to quite literally take both hands like this together because it's already constricted, and you familiarize yourself with the chakras and imagine the color. The throat chakra is blue, and you're imagining this energy and you're feeling the constriction, and you're now pulling that open, and you should feel relaxation. That's you. It's not just your physical body, because everything's intertwined, the spiritual and the physical. But you are going to feel that chakra opening back up. Try it. Don't take my word for it. Actually focus, meditate, focus, and open up the blue throat chakra. And then open up the green, which is the heart. Imagine a green circular energy. And it's so constricted because of all the heartbreak and because of all the trauma and all the mourning that you're doing and all the toxicity and all the abuse. Open up to God. See, I just felt it right there. Open it up. Widen the heart. Widen your capacity to receive God's goodness. Open that up. And it's going to be a practice. At first, you might only feel just a hint of difference. And then we want to breathe. And as we continue doing this, we're opening our heart up to all the good. And then open up the blue. And then open up the third eye, which is, I believe, purple. And then you want to open up the crown chakra. And then go up here and open up the crown chakra. And pull that wide open. You're going to feel release on the physical level. Don't take my word for it. Try this. Open it up, but imagine the color and imagine the energy expanding. And then imagine your throat. Open that blue up. Open the green up. But you want to do it to all chakras and all energy centers. Don't forget any one of them, but start with your throat and start with your heart, because those are the ones that are most damaged and effective whenever you're first beginning this exercise, because your heart's going to be very constricted from abuse. So is your throat. And then breathe and imagine that light of the blue just expanding out into the world. And you might want to start slower. If it's really bad, just open up to about here at first. And then keep going. Practice this all throughout the day. All throughout the day, make a habit of it. It's changed my life. You're going to feel an energetic shift. And study all of the chakras. Expand the solar plexus, which is yellow, which is down here by your belly. And then go on. It's going to be your sacral then, which is orange. And then the final chakra, which is red. Expand that all the way out. Create a safe place for yourself. And then go back. And you're going to have to do this multiple times throughout the day. And then open your third eye again. But we are shifting the energy using conscious intention. And these 7 chakras will begin to open. If you start to feel them close again, it's okay. They're not used to being open. This might be the first time that you're ever feeling this. this release after trauma. Just keep opening. You will feel an absolute difference. And then eventually you are going to be a free-flowing vessel. Your vibration is going to increase. God is going to pour into you. The more you open up that heart, life is going, that's the very life force of us, is our heart. So you open up that green, you breathe into it, you open it up, you open up the third eye and then the crown, and you're doing this quite literally. It's an exercise and it's a ritual that we must practice every single day. It's going to make dramatic improvements in your life. Thank you for tuning into this video. Continue tuning into them, rewatch it a couple times, and let me know the results once you have began opening the channel. The very life force energy that wants to channel to and through us. Let me know in the comment section.